Good afternoon, St. Joseph Mission.
Hi, this is Anthony calling from KALH Radio in Alamogordo. How are you today?
I'm doing okay.
Fantastic. I saw a message released on the tribe's Facebook page. I just called to confirm because it's been an ongoing story all week. I'm sure you know more than I do. That says the artwork has been returned to the church. Is that accurate?
I'm not sure, to be honest. As of an hour ago, it hadn't been. But we were told by a phone call that it would be, but I don't think we've actually seen it yet. Unless they took it over to the tribal offices, it hasn't been returned here to the church as far as I know.
Okay, and you're at the church right now, correct?
I'm at the church. Well, I'm not in the building. I'm down in the office.
But you would know if it was there. Okay.
I think I would. I mean, and then there's the whole issue of the picture was removed from the frame, so that's going to be a whole issue trying to put that back on the frame, and then we're a little bit concerned that it may have been damaged in the process of taking it off, and whatever they did to, whether they rolled it up or we're not sure what condition it will be in when we get it back.
Based on the post left on the Mescalero Apache Tribe Facebook page, both paintings look to be perfectly flat and
they
intact.
were taken off of the frame, and the pictures, I know I was looking at that too, it shows them on the frame still. You know, I mean, what happens when you take a picture off a frame, it's not, we assume they did that to make it easier for them to transport it to Las Cruces.
I would assume so, but what I was going to say is I don't see frames on this, because I know especially the Apache Christ had that beautiful ornate frame.
Yes,
and it is not on here. And for looking at this photo, like I said, they both look.
Let me go in there and see. I saw it earlier, and
it looks like I see damage on the
I'm
left
just wondering
edge.
if maybe they took it over, because I'm wondering about those Venetian blinds. Maybe if they returned it, maybe they took it over to the tribal offices. That's what I'm thinking may have happened.
But I do see what looks to be some damage along the edges, which would be covered by the frame, but still, it didn't have to happen.
Right. No, right. But I do think, I see what you're saying now. So maybe maybe whoever returned it over to the tribal offices rather than bringing it here. Because there's Venetian blinds there. So, I mean, there's no Venetian blinds here. That must be what it is. But I'm surprised I'm surprised the Apache Christ. I guess I just thought maybe they had rolled it up. I don't know. But it does look like somebody was telling me about something about the backing of the Apache Christ. So I guess they didn't roll it, which I thought maybe they had. Like a canvas, like they do. But apparently. But this must be taken in one of the tribal offices. That's what I'm assuming, that maybe they took it over there, that it didn't bring it here to the church. The frames are in the back of our church.
Hopefully it can be restored. I have a question for you. I've been hanging on to this question since 1989, just never had a reason to call to ask. But since we're on the phone, is the basis of Apache Christ Geronimo? Because there's a strong similarity in the facial features.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Myself, I don't think so. And some people would say things different. And I was here when the Apache Christ was put up. I think it looks like a tribal member from a while ago when it was done. I've heard others say that it has features of different people. I don't think it's Geronimo. The pictures I've seen of Geronimo, I don't think it looks like Geronimo.
I don't know. We had a picture up here, the famous one where he has a scowl and holding the gun, and we're holding it side by side. Like, I'm wondering, but I could be wrong.
I don't know. Someone else said that, but I think I remember a young man that lived here around the time that was painted, and I think it looks a little bit, not exactly, but I think it looks a little bit like him. I'm sure that Robert did not intend for it to look like anybody. He just wanted to make, a representative Apache, but I'm sure he looked at some different faces around here. I don't think he looked at photos or paintings of Geronimo. I think he looked at faces of people here in Mescalero.
And that could be too. All right, well, I'm going to let you go. I'm sure you have a lot more to do than talk to a radio loudmouth.
I'm just about ready to leave. So.
Well, and you enjoy your long weekend, and hopefully you guys figure out how to get that painting back up very soon.
Right.
Put it back where it goes.
Exactly.
Oh, and I'm going to try to get a hold of the bishop. He's ducking my calls still, but I'm going to tell you.
He has been out of town, and I don't know if he's returned yet.
Okay, that could be. But I'm going to tell you what I intend on telling the bishop, and that is he may want to research and reread the Ten Commandments, because if memory serves, there's something in there about stealing.
Oh, right. I don't know if you've seen any of the other material, but the bishops, the United States Catholic bishops, just a couple of weeks ago released a document on, I took it home with me, I guess. And you can find it online if you go to the USCCB, the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops, Keeping Christ's Sacred Promise, a Pastoral Framework for Indigenous Ministry. It's a 52-page document, and it, includes sort of an apology for the past, things that happened in the past in Native ministry to Native people, and it also, gives suggestions, And I know that one of the in the preface it says, in serving Native communities in their respective dioceses, bishops often come to realize the importance of listening to the elders and other Catholic Native leaders and recognizing the wisdom of the Holy Spirit speaking through them.
Those are good words.
And that's something that did not happen. It did not happen in this situation, because we have spoken to this priest a number of times, and he just has not listened. We've been trying to speak to the bishop, and the bishop has not responded. He was here in May to do the sacrament of confirmation, but he did not have a listening session at the time, And we thought he was going to have an extra day here, and he did not do that. He just left right afterwards.
Well, sadly, I'm not surprised. Like I said, I can't get a hold of anyone over there, and I've been trying all week.
Sure.
So.
Right. Well, the one deacon that I'm maybe you've heard, that was on Facebook too, Anne Berlanti, who's a tribal member, called, and she did speak to that deacon. There's about a 12-minute call that was put on Facebook, that he says everything belongs to the diocese. The church doesn't belong to the people. Everything belongs to the diocese.
I believe Jesus Christ himself would disagree with that statement.
I'm sure.
Matter of fact, I remember reading that somewhere. I'm trying to place where that was.
Well, anyway, I think we're going to. Well, like you said, apparently those pictures are here someplace.
That's what matters.
The fact that the tribe is the one that released that. That's why I think they must be over in the tribal offices.
And that's fine. I mean, I'd rather see them in the tribal office than some warehouse hiding in Las Cruces.
Of course.
At least in the office, you know where they're going to be. You know where they are. You know they're safe, and you know that they're going to go back on that wall.
Right.
Thank you so much for your time, ma'am.
Okay.
I know you're ready for your weekend, and I'm going to get out of your hair. But
all right. Thank you.
I'm glad to hear this finally, and take care.
Right. Okay. Bye.